I am one with my glorious I Am presence and Holy Christ Self. My personalities, body elemental, and new spirit. All parts of my being are in balance, harmony, and alignment, and my aura is fully contained within my heart diamond and Metatron's cosmic egg. I am now ready to receive today's message. Greetings, beloveds. I come bursting forth onto the scene in order to bring you these messages in a form that you can receive them. For remember, dear ones, that I am speaking to you constantly through many mediums. And by mediums, I do not mean people, but I mean through all that exists. I am constantly speaking to you. But for many of you, to hear these messages through a person such as Christmas is the clearest and easiest way for you to receive these messages at this time. But remember, each of you are evolving towards the point where you can receive my messages in your own mind and in your own heart. Until you reach that point, please continue to view these messages or any others that resonate with your heart, and begin to perceive me in everything and everyone around you. For I am constantly speaking to you through all the people in your life, through all the circumstances of your life. I know it is sometimes hard to understand the messages that come to you in that way. But I tell you, beloveds, if you will look at every person and every circumstance as being a source of my giving information and energy to you, and if you will begin to try and understand that message, not with your mind, but with your heart, you will begin to see that everything and anything can serve as a medium of my communicating with you. These communications have as a primary purpose to open your heart. It is necessary that you begin to love everyone and everything around you, regardless of its outer appearance and regardless of its purpose or lack of purpose in your life. into your ego memory, you will know that you have many encounters in the day, many people that you have no memory of whatsoever, because they appeared on the fringe of your consciousness, and most especially because they did not receive your love. You did not love them in any way whatsoever. So you did not engage with them. However, as you begin to go about your day with the conscious intention of loving everyone and everything you set your eyes upon, they will enter into your divine memory. Because in your divine memory is held all of the exchanges of love that occur in your life. Whether you receive or give love, it is noted, as it were, in your divine memory. This will greatly expand your connection with life. Your field of oneness will expand as you bring more and more beings into that field through the love that you give them. Please know that this love is not the emotional kind nor the romantic kind that you are most familiar with. This is the kind of love that you feel for a sunset, a flower, a book, or anything that allows that feeling of love to start flowing from you towards the object of your appreciation and esteem. Loving in this fashion is a very quick path to ascension. Because each time love flows forth from you, the level of vibration that you maintain is raised. You literally ascend, even if it's only a very tiny little bit. If, let us say, at the end of the day, you have loved 20 people in this fashion, you have given 20 increments of lift to your ascended state. And this will be noticeable indeed in your inner awareness as you begin to feel yourself living in a greater state of joy and open-heartedness. A fully open heart is a heart that is loving at all times and in all situations. This is the true and pure Christ love. This is the state of love and the state of being that Christ maintained at all times. It is the state that all of the ascended masters exist in at all times. And this is a state that you too can exist in at all times. It is not so very hard to attain this state, beloveds. For once you begin to perceive the beauty and the perfection in all beings, your heart will automatically open in love to them. And so each time your eyes fall upon a different person and your heart opens up, your level of vibration rises and you are one step closer to your full ascension. Once again, I remind you that these techniques I give you are so simple in appearance, and yet so utterly powerful when they are done fully and correctly, that you will be amazed at the inner transformation that occurs as you continue to practice them. You might want to go back through the videos and make a list of these various techniques that have been offered to you, and see how many of them you can practice during your day. Some of you have been asking how you can transform your mundane activities into your spiritual work, as I have suggested that you do. Well, beloveds, these techniques are the answers to that question. No one need know what you are doing when you breathe in the light, or when you open your heart to love an individual. This cannot be seen from the outside, except by an already enlightened person. So you can go about the day within the secrecy of your own heart and transform all of your activities into spiritual work just by practicing these very simple techniques that I give you. This is indeed a wonderful time to be alive on this planet, beloveds, and to have such easy, powerful techniques available to you. This has never occurred before, beloveds. There has never been available to you such great assistance from the spiritual realms for an entire humanity to rise in the ascension as what is occurring on this planet at this time. This is a unique experience, both for the spiritual hosts and for the humanity that is undergoing the process. It is unfolding and developing and revealing itself as we all participate in this process. I watch as you respond to these videos and these techniques, and I will modify anything that needs to be changed in accordance with how you work with these. Remember that I notice everything that happens to all of you, whether you are aware of it or not. So trust me when I say that we are developing these techniques just for you and just for this time, so that your ascension process can be one of delight, of joy, and of ease. We see into your heart's desires. We know what you want, and we wish to help you in the best way possible. And we will continue to do so for as long as necessary. We are always here for you, beloveds. We hold you at all times in our hearts. We love and we bless you always. And when I say we, I speak for the entire spiritual hierarchy of light. And I invite you to become one with us. I am Metatron.